Hi, I'm Vinutha Raghunath, powerlifting coach, one of the few female coaches in India where I have my own academy, Grippers Powerlifting Academy, and together with it, I'm also an athlete. Recently, in the month of April, I broke world record in squats, unofficial record it was. It was played at nationals, so it became an unofficial record. And I also hold national records for all the three lifts, powerlifting, which is squat, bench and deadlift. So I played Commonwealth for India in 2017, and then I also represented India at Asian Powerlifting Championships abroad. As of today, I am the reigning queen of Master 2, where I am above 50 Master 2 category. Continuously, I have been winning Strong Woman, that is the best lifter title. I come from a very orthodox Brahmin South Indian community where for us education or professional qualification, after that you have your own profession. And when I was in my mid 30s, 35, 36, I was pre-diabetic. I decided to do something for myself in terms of health, forget about the fitness point of view. So then I joined a gym. One of my friends who saw me lifting well, he said, "Why don't you compete?" I said, "What competition?" So till then I had not even heard the name powerlifting. 42, 43, I entered the first competition at state level. I won silver. Then there was no looking back. It is always said, you cannot select a sport will select you. I come from a accountancy and legal background. Earlier, I was a very reserved person. So because I had a well-established career and everything was going good with my family, suddenly I wanted to change track and get onto a sport. There was never opposition as such for the sport. They were more concerned about me. So just telling me that why do you want to lift so heavy at this age? When I started my own academy, I started saying that I do train. So a lot of hate messages used to come. आपको क्यों चाहिए? आपका उम्र हो चुका है. You don't have to do this, and you have to have a different mindset. Every human body that walks in to train under me is a new subject matter for me. I never promise them you will have this result, you will have that result. No, there are no promises. You work hard and you take back what you desire. But think of a powerlifting, it is always misunderstood as something to do with the gym. Of course, you need a place, that is the gym. The plates and the bars and the accessories that we use, same things are used. But lifting itself can be taught like any other sport. You want to pursue it at higher level. So I used to talk to people, so-called trainers or coaches, but everyone had their opinions. This is what I do, this is how I do. Why this particular thing has to be done? No, this is what I am used to. It can't be like that. So then that's when my search for education in this started. So I prefer to maintain my body weight around 55 kgs during the practice or during the competition. To maintain that particular body weight at 55, number of calories that is required and the amount of protein that is required for my body to perform and repair itself. So about 100 grams of protein I take, about 200 grams of carbs I take, and a little bit of maybe 25-30 grams of fat I take. So this becomes my food composition. First time it was in Agra, so I decided to go, and then because my daughter was there, so we went there and I was not even aware, like I just knew I had to lift. Went there, I quoted something that went well, and again I quoted higher. So at the end of the day, somebody told me, you could have done better. Your strength levels are much better than what you lifted. And I was so naive that I didn't even know how to quote. And to maintain that particular body weight, I was not aware of these things. At the end of the competition, there's one person selected as the best lifter, title winner. So they announced my name. I was like, I didn't know that it's going to be some title thing and which I am going to win. I jumped up and then I just lifted my daughter and we both were screaming. Actually, that's the time when I decided, yes, this is what I'm going to do. It's general saying that parents should be proud of their children. It's not just you have to be proud of your children, your children should also be proud of you. So this is something I learned from my daughter. So whenever I achieved something or whenever I won something, it was always her. I would go on first and tell her this is what has happened. She would be the happiest person. Best thing she always told me was, I'm very proud of you, I'm very proud of you. And that just keeps ringing in my ears. First to go to person was my daughter. Call her up and say this is what is happening, should I go ahead with it or not? She says yes, it's yes, otherwise no. And she's also my biggest critic. So what I wear in the competition, how I want to display, it's first told to her. Accepting me as a mother, she has also looked at me as a person, as a woman. Having her own mind, having her own body, having her own thoughts, which is a greatest asset I got from my daughter, I feel. She understands me much better than I understand myself. So realize that as a mother myself and as a daughter, our age is same, right? The experiences that I have underwent as a mother is same, the years are same like she underwent as a daughter. So it's a very sweet thing, I feel. Give chance to female coaches. They can do excellent jobs and they do understand it's about using your intellect, getting knowledge right. So yeah, female can definitely do. Give them a chance and see. And I am very thankful to all my male students who ever believed that, never thought I was a female coach, still believed in me and who train under me. It is always said, you cannot select a sport will select you. You need to have genetic predisposition first and foremost and hard work enough to get there. So maybe late in my life the sport caught me and it's not going to leave me, or rather I am not going to leave it.